Welcome back to the Forensic Unplugged channel, guys. I just thought I'd do an update on all of the things that have been going on the channel and what's coming up soon for those of you who are interested. We're really pushing hard at the moment, really loving it. I love when spring comes, my passion and motivation for detailing ramps back up again. I get very excited, and that's a good place to be for the channel. So we've just finished a ton of videos. Been talking about my blown Porsche engine. We've talking about my E36. We've done the glass killing stuff, the PPF stuff. We've got some little car, kind of informal car reviews coming. Loads of content coming, actually, and more detailing product reviews that I've already shot that will be published. I'm working my way through a massive list of stuff at the moment. Reached out to my patrons and asked them what they wanted to see on the channel, and went and got some of that. That's for a soft 99 video. Actually, I'm just waiting for some more compound to come before I can finish that off. Got some show stuff. This was mainly, I think one person asked for this, but I'm interested in the show stuff. I think it's a serious brand, which I kind of like, you know, the odd German kind of brand, abrasive brand. Is this any good? The Speed Wax? Don't know. Synthetic polymer sealant. Is this a little powerhouse gem, you know, in there that's just not talked about? Who knows? This coat wax, which is meant to be like a nanotechnology sealant, you know, but it's meant to really last. I had a bottle of this before, I said to my patrons, and I just put it on a panel and looked at it and thought, well, that's not great. But I didn't really give it a fair crack of the whip. And someone, Silas, if you're watching, was telling me this stuff's amazing. You've got to give it a fair chance. So I'm revisiting it. It's a fresh bottle, so I'm high hopes for that. I just perhaps didn't look at it carefully enough. The scale from CarPro, acidic pre-wash shampoo. Really excited with this one, actually. I might give this a go as quickly as I can, because this one excites me. Glatt. This is a spray and rinse, you know, a rinse aid, if you like. A modern product, you know, that saves you a lot of time that you can spray on the car. Really nice, no bits in it, which I quite like, so it looks like a nice emulsion. I'm interested, with these things, I'm interested in how much they cost, as always. I don't know the price on this. I don't think it's that expensive. I'm interested in how quickly I see, after I spray it on, how quickly they bond back and how sort of repellent they are instantly, how prone to streaking they are. Less worried about how long they last, because you end up with them on abundance. But it's nice to have that hydrophobic hit, isn't it? And these are very popular type of products. So I'm interested to see that. I think Stynagloss products look lovely, don't they? Products look lovely. I think it's a good up and coming brand, that is. Or, you know, maybe they're established now, you know, but relatively new. Well, they've been around for a long time, but relatively new, aren't they? Genichem. Some of you were asking about this. Snowstorm Maximus. It's cheap, 15 quid for 5 litres. This is our strong pre-wash. Can it compete with Built Hamber? You know, is it as economical cost per wash? Is it as powerful? You know, doubt it, but if it is, 15 quid could be good. Sooner or later, someone's going to do it. You know, Built Hamber, we love them, you know, amazing. You could argue Touchless is even better now because it's cheaper cost per wash and you use less of it. But it's now become a 30 quid snow foam, which is kind of like a scene or detailing brand price, you know, as opposed to a Built Hamber price, which was always historically very, very low, you know, like £17 for 5 litres. I suppose cost per wash, you can argue, is the key thing, but still, you know, if another brand come out with something that isn't a cheap chemical, and I don't know if this is or isn't, but it's a really good high quality packed out surfactant that's really loaded, you know, not watered down, effective at good ratio, so you get good value from it, then, you know, there's dangers for companies like Built Hamber. They can lose that foothold. So I think you have to be very careful when your prices suddenly become the same as the detailing scene, because the detailing scene is never cheap. Imran sent me this Wax Planet Shell Shock. You know, Wax Planet products are usually pretty powerful. Don't know anything about this. Is it, what is it? So it's not. It doesn't look like it's a spray and rinse. It looks like it's a spray sealant, perhaps. So I'll have to read the instructions and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and we'll see if that's any good. He sent me a detail spray from a new brand which he's decided to stock over here in the UK, Armour Amplify. You know, mate, the product could be brilliant. Who knows? Like the fact it's American, so you get a different flavour and a different chemistry to the UK stuff. My gut instincts is that that's not unique enough. The branding's pretty weak. Anyway, but we'll review it later on. You know, get that Armour. Don't just use a standard text. Boost it right up. Get that massive. That's your brand. People need to see that. And that brand logo as well. It's too clean. It could be anything. It could be a cosmetic product. It could be anything. But you'll forget that branding, won't you? Even you look at these established companies. Look, their logos. They've spent time on those and the designs. Even the CarPro bottle. Boom. That's a clever piece of, you know. I'm going to sneeze. It's coming. The Stana gloss. Look at the branding. Very good. The colour. You know. I'm going to sneeze. No. Okay. I'm struggling with hay fever. Okay, the branding's not so great on that one. It's okay. It's okay. But even the Wax Planet, you know, they thought about logos and stuff. You've got to think about logos. I think you've got to do more than just a default text. So that's just my thoughts. Even Built Hamber, they rebranded not so long ago, didn't they? A couple of years back to get it all a bit more juicy, you know, a bit nicer, because their initial branding was a bit dated. Everything's got to be top drawer. You're going to get lost in the herd. You've got to see every opportunity as an opportunity. So that branding is an opportunity missed. And I know everything I say that's critical, people go nuts and disagree. But yeah, you're going to get my opinions. I like the bottle. You can see through it. It's quite a sexy bottle, quite like that. So there's some potential there. I think you get a Vela trigger with it. We'll see. We'll have a play. We'll have a roll of the dice of that. I really so I'm looking forward to testing out some of these things. I really need to crack on with this. It's just been sitting on the back burner for so long. Just get started with it. I need a dashboard. That's the problem. Danny's got one. He'll let me borrow it. I'm going to go speak to him about that today. I'm probably going to get started on this next week. Yeah. And then I'll gear up, just gearing up with ceramic shampoos and graphene shampoos and all that sort of lovely stuff. Just done an updated hand polishing guide on this car. An updated machine polishing guide as well for Imran. We haven't done one for a year, so we're going to publish that. This car looks all right. It feels good. It feels lovely and slick, and it is clean and it's polished. But you can't polish a turd. Like, this has been cleaned badly throughout its entire existence. And yeah, I've just done one set of polishing over it with S20, which has made a massive difference actually. But if I was to show you this, and you could probably see it there, it's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. It could benefit from another set, but then you're just lowering the clear coat. So I think with this car, it's going to get used and abused. It's owned by my friend, and he doesn't have a pressure washer. And it's a family wagon. So I think he'll be over the moon with it. I'm just doing this. I needed a car to demo some stuff on. I think he'll be over the moon with how it looks, you know, from when you're standing back. But you get the detailing lights on it, and oh my God, it's almost like I haven't polished it. It's not. It's shiny, but it's just covered in deep swirls that will take too much cutting to get out. You know, you'd be on this car for a few days, I think, or you'd go 2 sets of heavy cut with wool and then finish it off. That would be the best way to do it, but just don't have the time, unfortunately, and you know, it's not appropriate for the vehicle. Not being paid to do that, so yeah, apart from that, guys, there's going to be loads coming. Exciting times. I'm going to be without a track car for the whole of summer, which is not great, but it's the nature of the beast. I'm really pleased. I had that great chat with Scott from Barn Sport yesterday. And, you know, I feel really optimistic that we'll get the Red Peril will rise from the ashes and go again. And I'm really pleased to do that, but it's going to cost a lot of money. So I've got to pull my thumb out my mouth and get doing some work. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be trying to get some more content going on the Unplug channel as well. I know it's been very dry on here, just hard to keep them both going. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe. See you soon.